Nick, welcome to our live lesson for the Green Football Weekend. You're head groundsman here at Forest Green Rovers at the new lawn, right? We've got a couple of questions to ask you about what makes us so special when it comes to it. So the first thing is the pitch, right?
Yeah.
Completely organic pitch. What does that mean?
So that basically means that we only use organic products on the pitch, from fertilisers to that in terms of what we put on the pitch, and also what we don't use on the pitch, which is chemical like pesticides, fungicides. We don't use weed killers on the pitch. So things like that, basically. Natural products that we can get our hands on, basically.
I remember walking around about maybe June time and it smelled like the seaside. Is there something special that goes on the pitch around that time?
Yeah, so we basically, throughout the year, we use plenty of seaweed. So quite often it is that a lot of our products kind of have that smell about them anyway, because they are natural products.
Yeah.
Most of them, if they're not just seaweed, they've got seaweed in them. A lot of things that contain molasses, which is taken from sugar cane.
Yeah.
So it's generally things like that smell quite natural anyway. So that'll be what you're smelling.
Amazing. And in terms of watering the pitch, how do we water the pitch?
So we've got a series of pop-up sprinklers in the pitch and around the pitch. That is all taken from we've got a big water tank in the corner over there.
Amazing.
And everything any water that goes on the pitch, be that rainwater or from irrigation, we've got a closed loop. So it actually drains back through the drainage in the pitch and is then pumped back into the irrigation tank, ready to be put on the pitch again. We also have got an initiative here, which you know about, called Peter Pitch, which is the away fans' toilets. That water is treated and cleaned, and again fed back to our irrigation tank to go on the pitch. And it's all clean water. I've sort of been told that you could drink it, however I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, so we reuse as much water as we can here.
The one question I always get asked when I talk about the Peter Pitch, does it smell?
No, I don't. I haven't smelt anything untoward, but again, I wouldn't recommend you drink it or stand in front of the sprinklers when they're going off, just in case.
I'll keep that one in mind. And in terms of the pitch, you've obviously got to keep it looking as amazing as it is. How do you mow it? What do you use?
So we've got two types of mowers here that we use generally. So our day-to-day ones for cutting grass, they're cylinder mowers and they're electric. They're called Infinicuts, and they're fully electric machines. So that is what we cut the grass with. We've also got rotary mowers, which I'm sure everybody's seen and wondered why they do it after a game of football. You'll see the groundsman on running the mowers over the pitch. And what they do is they do cut some grass, but essentially they are sucking up all the debris that is left behind on the pitch after the game, so you can get the pitch nice and clean for the next game. And they're fully electric as well. They're both from Infinicut and fully electric.
Amazing. So that goes back to us using our own renewable energy, right?
Yeah.
20% of it here, 80% off-site, and it's all about going back into and using it on site.
And we've got solar panels on the roof and that, as you well know. So it's all coming from our own power source that we've generated, like you say, here and off-site.
Amazing. And just very lastly, this is all for the Green Football Weekend, right? So we want as many people out there signing up, scoring as many goals for Forest Green Rovers, top that league. Is there any pledges that you suggest that people can make at home?
Well, something quite easy that everyone can do, which we did here as a site. Obviously, we don't just look after the pitch here, we look after the surrounding areas as well. But at the end of the season last year, we observed something called No Mow May, which is it is what it sounds like. Essentially, we left all those areas to grow and be wild, because it helps all the animals that haven't come out of their like little burrows and cocoons yet and things like that. So I think that's a good place to start, is to perhaps leave that first cut of your lawn at home until sort of June time, to give those creatures a chance to do what they need to do. And that's a fairly easy one that everyone can do, I think.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Nick.
No problem.
Cheers.